Who is Jake McLaughlin's Cade McPherson in Yellowstone? Case's new friend explained. Yellowstone Season 5 introduces Cade McPherson, Jake McLaughlin, but who is Case's new friend? Season 5, Episode 10 heats things up with a new character, who could play a massive role in Beth, Kelly Riley, and Jamie's war in Yellowstone. After flashing back to Rip's time at the 4-6's ranch in Texas at the beginning of Episode 10, Season 5 moves forward into the Western's present, showing Case, Luke Grimes, moving into an old house on the Dutton Ranch. However, the events in Episode 10 cause Case to call on his past. After Beth visits her brother, Attorney General Jamie Dutton, Wiz Bentley, she is convinced her brother had a hand in their father's death. Beth knows Jamie can't operate independently, but she narrows in Yellowstone Season 5 character Sarah Atwood, Dawn Olivieri, as Jamie's accomplice. Beth calls Case, telling him Jamie couldn't look her in the eyes, following up on their discussion from the Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 premiere. Officially convinced Jamie is responsible, Beth promises to kill her adopted brother. And that's when Cade McPherson comes in. When Beth calls Case to tell her brother that Jamie killed their father, her reasoning is convincing. She recounts how Jamie didn't deny the claim that he was responsible for John Dutton IE's Yellowstone fate, recalling how the Edge couldn't look her in the eyes and stared at the floor. After Beth tells Case that Sarah Atwood is involved, he immediately says he will make some phone calls. After his sister's call, the next call Case makes is to Cade McPherson, who tells him to download an app so they can discuss his father's death discreetly. After Case calls from a secure app, he tells Cade about John Dutton's death. Case explains how John's suicide was staged, asking Cade if he knows anyone who does that kind of work, referring to hit men. Cade tells Case that he will make some calls, but tells Case to be careful while sniffing around. The interaction suggests that Case is investigating John Dutton's death discreetly, trying to figure out who executed the hit. Cade points Case to emailers in Houston, telling him the hit must have cost tens of millions. McPherson is almost definitely an old Navy SEAL buddy. Jake McLaughlin is an American actor and veteran who started acting after serving in the United States Army during the Iraq War, making his role as Cade all the more natural. McLaughlin garnered attention for his role as in the Valley of Ayla's specialist Gordon Bonner, in a film inspired by actual events in the Iraq War. McLaughlin has been featured in several popular television shows since then, including CSI, Miami, Criminal Minds, Heroes, Cold Case, and NCIS. Los Angeles. In 2010, McLaughlin was featured in Grey's Anatomy as Alex Karev's brother, Aaron Karev. McLaughlin also had a robust role in Quantico Seasons 1 to 3. A regular on the series, Jake McLaughlin's most recent TV performance was in Will Trent Seasons 1 and 2. McLaughlin has starred in several films, including Last Night on Earth in 2024. McLaughlin's inclusion in the cast is significant for his career and the series. Yellowstone's creator, Taylor Sheridan, crafts the series with natural and fictional elements, so bringing in McLaughlin as Case's military friend brings a sense of authenticity to the role, which makes his connection to Case all the better. Sheridan also features authentic cowboys and musicians in his series, such as featuring spur maker Billy Clapper. Now that the series has introduced Cade into the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 story, he can help Beth and Case win the war for the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. Cade knew about the kind of high-profile work that Case needed a connection to, and he was ready and willing to help his friend. Now that Cade is back in the States, he can help Case track down his father's killer, but he might help even more. Episode 10 confirms that Cade is Case's ally and could be valuable in the mission to kill Jamie, which includes numerous risks. Cade is connected to Case's military experience and has the same deadly skills as Grimes' character. Case and Cade could work together to take out Jamie discreetly, and it would be great to see Case in peak action again before Yellowstone Season 5 wraps up. Case accidentally killed many people in the series' earlier storylines, but his life has slowed somewhat in recent seasons. Holding his brother accountable is the best way for Case to get back in action, and Yellowstone may have just introduced the best person to help Yellowstone. Get the job done. The show's plot is riddled with family drama, tense moments, and new alliances. One of the more intriguing and somewhat mysterious relationships to emerge in recent seasons is the one between Case Dutton and Cade McPherson, a character played by Jake McLaughlin. As a new addition to the show, Cade has captured the attention of fans, leaving many wondering what role he will play in the Dutton family's ongoing struggles. Cade McPherson is introduced in Season 5 of Yellowstone and quickly becomes an intriguing figure in Case Dutton's life. Case, who has always been a complicated character, finding himself torn between his loyalty to the Dutton family and his personal struggles, starts to bond with Cade in a way that feels fresh and unexpected. But who exactly is Cade McPherson, and why does he stand out in the high-stakes world of Yellowstone? A new face on the ranch. Cade McPherson enters the story as a fellow ranch hand, someone Case meets while dealing with his various responsibilities on the ranch. Right from the start, Cade's demeanor is calm, collected, and charismatic. He's the kind of person who seems to effortlessly fit into the ranch's rugged lifestyle, understanding the ins and outs of ranching in ways that even Case himself sometimes struggles with. Cade is portrayed as someone who brings a different energy to the Dutton world, which is often filled with drama, betrayal, and complex relationships. While Case has been dealing with the trauma of his past, his relationship with his father John, and the emotional weight of his family's ranching legacy, Cade offers a sense of groundedness that Case finds refreshing. Though the two are vastly different in some ways, their friendship begins to develop as they spend more time together, working side by side. Cade doesn't seem like the typical tough, stoic cowboy. There's a vulnerability beneath his quiet exterior that sets him apart from the other characters. He also brings a fresh perspective to Case's life, which has been deeply affected by his tumultuous relationships with his father and his wife, Monica. Case and Cade's dynamic. Case Dutton has always been a man of few words, deeply loyal to his family, but often wrestling with his role in the Dutton ranching empire. His bond with his father, John, is a complicated one, and his marriage to Monica is constantly tested by the pressures of the ranch and the surrounding dangers. Case's internal struggle has been a central theme throughout the show, as he tries to reconcile his personal desires with his obligations to the Dutton name. Cade McPherson enters his life at a pivotal time, providing Case with a sense of camaraderie and understanding that he hasn't had much of. While John Dutton's expectations and demands weigh heavily on Case, Cade represents a kind of freedom. Their friendship doesn't come with the weight of family expectations or long-held grudges. It's based on mutual respect and shared experiences. Their dynamic feels organic and real. Cade doesn't try to fix Case's problems. He simply listens and offers support when needed. He doesn't push Case to make any decisions he's not ready for, but instead allows him to navigate his complicated feelings in his own time. This is a welcome change for Case, who has long been caught between the tension of his family legacy and his own desires. Cade's mysterious past. As the show unfolds, viewers begin to sense that there's more to Cade McPherson than meets the eye. Though he's portrayed as a calm, collected ranch hand, there are hints that his past is far from ordinary. The show does an excellent job of keeping Cade's backstory shrouded in mystery, allowing fans to speculate about his life before he arrived at the Dutton Ranch. There are subtle clues that Cade has a checkered past, possibly involving his own family or even legal troubles. His interactions with Case suggest that he's been through some difficult experiences, and that those experiences have shaped his view of the world. However, Cade remains tight-lipped about his past, further deepening the air of mystery that surrounds him. It's possible that Cade's history will come into play as the show progresses. Will he become a source of conflict for the Duttons? Could he be hiding something that will eventually be uncovered, threatening his newfound friendship with Case? Fans are eager to see how Cade's backstory unfolds and what impact it might have on the central narrative. Cade's role in Case's journey. Cade's importance in Yellowstone goes beyond his role as a simple ranch hand. He represents something that Case has long been missing: a true friend who doesn't have any ulterior motives. As Case faces increasing pressure from his family, particularly from his father, Cade provides a sense of balance.